this is what we have learned about it. Actions, sorry, actions and the actions reasons are there. Okay. So, and then then we say that all these configuration are required, and then we were understanding on the context as well, that with most of the places this context value is coming, context value is coming. What are these? Okay. So now today onwards, we will be learning some more additional configuration, which will help you to understand to configuring the application. Other thing what we have learned so far, okay, will definitely going to become as a part of a standard application part. Yes, it's come as a normally part of the standard application, but this is normally we will be going to learn it. So how the sequence will follow it, let first we'll do the value set. Okay, we will learn the value set, where to use the value set, we will learn on the context value. Then we'll go to the lookups, and then we'll go to the actions and the action items. So this is the sequence we'll follow it. Configuration, we already know. Okay, whatever the configuration we are doing it, we already know how to do it. Like for example, if I'm creating a position, okay, if I'm creating a position, I will be requiring a job. So I know where from where I can have to create a job. If I'm creating a legal entity, if I'm creating a legal entity, I know from where the legal address will come. So what are these? These are the configuration that we have to perform it. If I'm creating a position, what I need, I will be requiring a business unit. If I'm creating a business unit, I will be requiring a reference data set. Okay. So this is what, these are the values which is coming as a part of my configuration. Clear? Now, let us understand that what are the value sets are there. Now, take simple example. If I give you, okay, if I give you okay, if I ask you, can you give me that how many years of experience you are having it, okay? And instead of giving the predefined value, I give you open text. So some will say 5 years, correct? Some will be say 5 years. Some will be entering 5 years based on the person. Some will be say 5 years. So what is happening is that what is happening over here, that person are entering the value as per their choice. Correct, but that is not a great value, or I can say this is not a clear value. Yeah, this is not a clear value in the sense that clear value in the sense that it's a garbage for me. Yeah? I cannot do any of the analysis. But if I give them the option, if I give them the option that this is the drop down list, and from there only you have to select it. Okay, and then from there only you have to select it. Then it will make more sense. Or take another example. I say that you have to we have to provide your experience only in the numeric form. Okay, you should not allow to enter the text. So I will give only, maybe I will give 5. Okay, I will give 5. I can give 505 like this. So that also I can able to do it. Or I can say that you have to enter the text, but in all in the uppercase. Yeah, all in the uppercase. So again, what here I am restricting it. So how we can able to control it? This we can able to control it as a part of the value set. Okay. In Fusion application, there are 5 types of value sets are there. Okay, what are those 5 types? We will going to learn it. One is just only for the formatting purpose that I mentioned it to keep just a format. One is my independent value set. Second is my independent value set. So if I write it down, one is the format. Second is my independent. Third will be my dependent. Fourth will be my subset. And the last will be my off the table. So okay, these are the 5 value set that today we are going to learn how to create them, how to maintain them. Okay. So let me log into the application. So this application, the old application is got refreshed now. So this is temporarily they have assigned this application. Yeah, temporarily they have. Okay. So from where, what is the navigation for creating a value set? We have to go same setup and maintenance. We'll go to the name, my name. I'll click on the name and click on the setup and maintenance. Under setup and maintenance, we have an option or the task name called manage value set. Okay. Manage value set is my task name. Okay. This is my manage value sets. When I click on this manage value set, here, whatever the predefined value sets are there, some value sets are predefined by Oracle also, that also we can able to find it out. But if I want to create my own list of values, that also I can able to do it. So for creating it, I will come over here. I can click on either action create, or from this plus I can create the value set. It will ask for the code, what code you want to give it. So you can give any of the code. Say for example, RJ underscore format underscore value set. Okay. Give the name. For example, RJ format only. Okay. Module, you can select it, whatever the module, like for absence or for payroll, you want to select it. But if you want to use it across the application, you are not sure, then select as a global human resource as a module. Okay. You can select this as a global human resource as a part of your module. So global human capital or global human resource. Yeah, choose this as a part of your module name. Here it comes what type of validation you want to choose. Okay, validation in the sense what type of value set you want to create. So we know it that now there are only 5 types of value sets are available. One is format only, independent, dependent, subset, and the table. So this is the format only. So I will choose format only. Now format, what type of data I want to enter it. I says okay, I want to use this as a part of the character, like whatever the character they want to enter it. Under character also, what you want to enter it, whether the numeric digit or only the text part. I say I will choose this as a text. Okay, what is a maximum length? Like sometime what happen, I want to restrict it, not more than 10 character, not more than 5 character. That also we can give it. I say fine, whenever creating a value set, it should not go more than 8 character. Now this is a value type is of the type text, so we don't have to give the minimum or the maximum value. But if I'm selecting the value set as a number, so I can restrict it that between 0 to 99 or between 0 to 9 only you can able to enter it. You have a choice that whether when I'm selecting it, whether it's in uppercase or combination. So if I choose this uppercase, then when user is entering it value, automatically system what will do, it will convert it, or it will give the warning based on the system behavior that it's going to be get stored in a uppercase. It's very simple and easy. Wherever we need to give a free text, yeah, I just want to ask, I don't know what are the list they want. I cannot able to prepare the list. So in that scenario, what I can do, I can directly go and create as a type of the free text. Why it is important? Now I know it, because if I am asking them to, if I'm asking them to enter the value instead of entering anything, I know I have restricted at some portion. Clear? Then I will save it. So this is my one type of value set that we can able to create as a part of it. Any question? Okay. Let's go and create a second value set, which is of the type independent. Okay. So I'll go again, create over here. Correct. I'll give a value set name. So RJ. Okay. Description you can give. Module, as I mentioned it, you can choose your module if you want to use it in the payroll or absences or anywhere else. But if you're not sure, then what you can choose it, you can choose this as a part of your global human resource. Validation type, again, we have a independent. So we'll go to choose this as an independent. So we'll choose as an independent value set. Data type, I will choose this as a type of the character. Yeah. Security enable, we don't do it. Security enable normally comes when we use as a reference data set. Okay. So that's not required when we are creating the independent value set. I have selected the character. So what I will use as a subtype of a text, or whether you want to choose as a translated text, like in some other language, if I want to translate it, that also you can able to do it. Or if you want a numeric digit, time or date. So I will choose this as a text. Okay. Maximum length, I will say fine. I will give this maybe as a 20 character is a text. So there is no way of we will use minimum or maximum value. Ignore it for time being. Uppercase, leave it. Let the user, we are creating it, so we know how to enter that value. Okay. So what I did, I just created the independent value set, and then I will save it. Now I have created the value set, but and it's independent. Okay. So what expectation will be there? So when user is selecting that particular text, yeah, when user is selecting that particular text, the list of values should appear. What values? Now we have to give the value. So I'll click on this manage values. First, we have to save it. Okay. First, we are creating it. First, we have to save it. And then only we can go and create the manage value. Okay. This otherwise it will be grayed out. So I have saved this. Now I'll go to the manage values. Okay. So this is the value which we are creating it. Under that value, what we can do is that, okay, under that value, what we can do is that we can create our own value. So we go and create the own value. So here, click on this plus icon. Let give the value. Say, for example, Fin, I will call this as a finance. Okay. Then another, maybe I will call this as an HR. We'll call as a human resource. Okay. And then we'll go create maybe IT, or whatever. Like if I want to create IT, or maybe let's create a PRC. And so far and so on. Okay, we can create. You can later stage, you can enable and disable it. If I'm enabling it, it is going to be visible to me. If I'm disabling it, it is not going to be available to me. I can put a start date or end date. Okay, what does it mean? That this value effective will come from maybe 1st of Jan 2026, and maybe after 1 year or 2 year, I decided no, nobody is using this value. I can disable it, so I can put that end date. You can put the order that, okay, I want HR to be appear first, finance to be appear second, and then procurement going to be appear as a third, so that I can give a sorting order. So what we have done it, we have just created a simple independent value set where we need to provide the values. Okay, how it going to be get appear. Clear? So this is what this is of the type my independent value set. So we have created how many value set? We have created two different value set. First is of the type format only. Second is of the type independent. Okay. Now let us create third type, which is of the type dependent value set. Okay. So RJ. Hmm. Same we'll choose as a dependent value set. So what does it mean? That when I am having a two text, like imagine the address part, imagine the address part in the sense like when I'm selecting the state, under the state, first I'm selecting the state and then below the city will come. Okay, I'm just giving it a pictorial representation so that you can think of it. So what happened is that based on my state, my city will appear. Same way, when I'm creating this dependent value set, it will depend on some other value. Okay, so how to establish that relationship? Let's first create a dependent value set of the type character. It will ask, okay, it will ask from where the value you want to plate up. Okay, so I just give the same, like I give the name, I choose the validation type of the dependent, data type is of the character, sub data type is of the text, maximum length can be not exceed more than 20. Okay, now this value depend on what? The value set which is independent. So I will give my independent value set as well, which just we have created it. So my value I can link with this parent. Okay, you can call this as a parent and child relationship because the dependent means it is depend on this value. So whatever the value I'm selecting is the first text is of my state, second text is of my city. So this is my depending. Okay, my cities depend on the state, how it's going to be get appear. So I have selected the independent value set. I will again see still it's showing gray area because I have not saved it. As soon as I save it, it will allow me to create a values for it. Okay, so I'll go and create the values. Okay, here I will say create the values. So I will call it maybe under HR, I can call maybe as a core HR. Okay, when it going to be get appear? When I'm selecting what? When I'm selecting the HR. Okay, when I'm selecting the HR. Again, start date and end date sorting the same thing. Say for example, if I say payroll, yeah, where when it going to come? When I'm selecting the parent values as an HR. Same, I can select maybe as my receivables or maybe revenue or maybe asset. Maybe when it going to be get appear? When I'm selecting the value as what? Finance. Clear? So this is how we are creating the dependent value set. That means when person select this, only these value will going to be get appear, not any other. So when person is selecting finance, how many values will appear? Only one, which is payables. When person is selecting HR, how many two dependent value will come? Payroll and the core HR. Same way we can create our own value set. Any questions on these three types of value set?
So these independent values are coming from the dependent one which we selected, right?
We are defining it. So we as an implementer, we decide, okay, how the value is going to be appear. So when end user is selecting the dependent independent one, and then we attach the dependent, it will choose the value based on the what we have selected it. Okay.
Okay. And is there any way to export through some kind of Excel file instead of
You
entering it?
can this here you can export it.
Okay.
Here you have option to export it. And even if you want to load it, there is an HDL is available, HR data load, which we will learn it in future classes, how to load the data in HCM. So that also you can load the data in HR. Okay. So no need to create one by one. You can upload the data in the HDL form. Okay.
Okay.
Save and close. So this is what my third type of value set is there. See, as of now, if you see it, okay, we can use this value set in these places. Like for example, under the key flex field, we will learn it. Today we are going to cover some portion, descriptive flex field, extensible flex field, and any of the reference related value sets are there, correct? Where we are using it. So just we are creating it. When we attach to any of it, then we can find it out. Okay, where this my value set is in use. So that also we have the visibility. Fine. Let us go and create a third type, which is of the type subset. Subset is very simple. Like for example, if I've created a module name and I want to appear only few one. Okay, like for example, I created the states. I have all 29 states of India, but I need to create only state which are come as a part of the North India. So instead of creating separate and uploading it only those states, what I can do, I can create a subset of my states. Correct. So that is my fourth type of my value set. So I'll go RJ subset. Validation tab, you have an option. You can choose it. No, subset. I have to create a subset over here. And then I have to choose from which value set I want to create it because it is a subset. Imagine I have all states are available. Sorry, the states are available, and then I want some portion of it. Okay, I don't have to go and create a separate one, so I can choose it. So I'll choose this RG1 because it's an independent value set. It will ask for the independent value set. Okay, I'll give it, save it, and then from here I can manage the values. What values? Which is coming as a master list. So master list, I am having it. So I just need only two, one maybe finance and HR. That's all. So what will happen? Instead of having the whole list, I can even create the subset. So when I attach this value set to any of my field, what will happen? Only these two values going to be appear. What is the advantage of the subset? That already previously defined values are there. I am just picking and choosing it. What will happen if new value get added in my parent one? So for example, here I've added only how many values? Three values: HR, finance, and procurement. Maybe tomorrow something additional module is come project. Will it going to be appear automatically? No. We have to come over here and then we have to select that my third value. Clear? Because we are creating the subset, so it behaves separately. It does not mean that I am creating over there. It will come automatically over here. I have to manually come, or maybe through the SDL we have to define it that add these value also in my subset. Clear? Then the last part, okay, then the last part is something known as my table value set. Now this table value set is very key important, okay, which is good flexible part is there. Now for this, we require little bit of technical knowledge, okay. Technical knowledge in the sense that I should be having some knowledge on the database part, okay. So what does it mean? That based on my database, okay, or based on the table, there are certain tables are there. We can able to define it. Okay, let me show it to you, then I'll explain in detail. Okay, we will learn it when we are going to learn the reporting partner. We will be going to learn this as well. Okay, normally let us understand the use case. Okay, so for example, when we are say for example at the position level, okay, at the position level there is a field was coming. I need a manager list, correct? How we will identify the manager? That if someone is reporting to that person, is become a manager. Or say for example, I need a list of all active employees. Maybe somewhere I am creating my list of values where I need an all active list of employees. Now there can be 20,000 employees will be there, or maybe 50,000 employees can be there. So can I go and create it manually? No. Why should I? So if I able to query from the database, okay, if I can go and query from the database, then I can able to bring that values that I can able to bring that data into our system. Okay, how we can able to bring it? So we will be knowing little bit of table knowledge. What are the table? The data that is storing in the backend of an Oracle. So there we call as a table. Okay, like for example, one of the famous table is for all people app, okay, which is store the employee data. Same is available in the Fusion application. So that table we can use it for bring my all active employees. Okay, so how we can able to write it? So we create a RJ table value set, okay, and module again you can choose as a global human resource. Validation type is of the type, okay. Here we are not adding the value manually, okay. In the previous three sets which we have created it, we have selecting the value manually, but here it come as a part of what? It will come as a part of my query. Okay, so if you want to write simple query, like if I want active employee list, what I will write select person ID. Like if I want person ID, or if I want full name of an employee, if I want to bring that I can able to bring it. So if I say bring the person name, okay, from this particular table, I will write it select person name from table name. Okay, let me write it a simple query, then you can able to understand. And it is not that you have to know it. You can take help from your technical consultant. It doesn't mean that you have to know the everything. So for example, if I'm writing it, I will write select name, okay, from per all people. Okay, what I'm doing it over here, I am just writing a simple PLSQL query over here. What I have written it over here, I have written a PLSQL query over here. What is this? No, it is not name, it's a full name. Normally the column name is full name. Now this is what this will give if I use this, because now we do not have a database access in the Fusion application. There is a OTBI report section is there that we will learn in upcoming classes. Now what I need a condition where it bring the active employees. So what I will do, I will write a condition where clause is there. Normally when we write a PLSQL query, it will come with a where clause where I need current employee flag. There is a column called current employee flag is equal to yes. Okay. And then one more condition that effective start date should be between the range we are selecting it. So what will happen? The query will return me only the active employees. Okay. So this is the query which I'm writing in the backend. Same I can replicate as a part of my table value set. Okay. So what I will do here, what I have to do, I have to write a from clause. What is from clause? That table name. Okay. The table name that I want to use it, that I can choose it. So what we will do Here I will write table name is for all people. Clear? What name you want to call it? You can call it as a PA, PF. You can call this as a PA, PF that you can able to call it. Now, what field you want to return it? Maybe I want to return a value as a person ID. Okay, I want to return this as a, or I can even return a full name also. Okay, no need to write this person ID. Column description also you can, sorry. If you do not have this PLSQL knowledge, no need to worry, because these type of value set you can always ask from your technical team. They can write these queries, special queries for you. Okay, no need to worry. You just have to give the requirement. But this is very minimal, right? This much we can learn it. This is not like a big science is there. We can able to run this part. So what I did, I am selecting what I want to select the full name of a person. Okay, I want to select the full name of a person. Choose these all three. Okay, sometime when we are writing it, some value did not, especially when we are calling this in the fast formula. It's a very good use case in the fast formula. We will learn it. So choose this as the same as all these three. A value column name is mandatory, but keep this description, what you want to call it, and column name as well. Then comes the where clause. Okay, how we will write a where clause? Where PAPF. Okay, what is PAPF? Is my alias name. Okay, this is a single table. Okay, we can remove the alias also, but keep it simple. PAPF dot say current is yes, correct. And second, what I want? I want system date. Those who having a little bit of like a PLSQL knowledge, they can understand, but those who are not having, don't need to worry. Okay.
But from where are we getting these column names, all those things?
Huh? From where we are getting this?
Table name, column name.
This table name, I know it. That's why I can able to write it down. But if you do not have a knowledge on the technical, maybe when we going to learn the, if you want to go into detail, there is repositories there. From there we can learn it. Or it is not mandatory that you have to go for the PLSQL. This is one portion. We are just learning it so that we know it. That this is also one of the options available where we can able to bring the values. Okay. So from where it is coming? It is coming from the backend table. Okay, in the backend, data gets stored in some table. So this is the architect of the Fusion application. Like for example, I know that person name is going to be get stored in this table. This is a table which is give me the active employees name. That's why. Okay.
Do you have these table names, all the stuff in Oracle Docs?
It is available. There is something called Oracle repository is there. Okay, so from here we can able to bring all the table, column, whatever you want to bring it up, you can learn it. Yeah. So under this, uh, available publicly, table and views. Yeah, this is available as HCM table and views. Yeah, so from here you can find out what are the tables, views are there. So this is all my table will appear. See, these are all my tables are appearing. See, where we can choose. So we are choosing this for all people F. We'll comment over here somewhere EF. So it's a part of our core HRMS. So we can able to find it out. So global human resource, if I go, what are the tables are there? You can find it out. Okay. See, this is my table name. If I go to this table name, here we can know what are the columns are available. Clear?
Oh, yeah, clear.
Okay. Let's see, because I have chosen this randomly, whether it's going to be take these values or we can modify the query. Okay. And then we can save it. Yeah, it is giving me an error because these columns are not available. I will remove this. This is not there in this column. I'll remove this for now. And I will put instead of full name, I need a PAPF.person number. I don't need the name, but we can, like there are multiple join, we can able to do it. From there we can bring it. Yeah. There we can bring it. And then we can save it again. So system, what normally system do it? Okay, what normally system do it? It will check, it will validate against that whether this table is giving me the right values or not. Okay, so if it is not having a correct value, it will throw an error to me. Maybe some problem in my query itself. Okay,
Some class put
but,
PAPF.
hmm?
The from class put PAPF.
PA?
The from class,
Huh?
we didn't put the PAPF.
How? Didn't put the PAPF. Leave it. I can.
Yeah.
or I can remove this condition. So I'm just giving an example itself. But yes, you can go and write or query and then you can validate it. It's just an example. Okay, I don't have to go into the detail. Some columns are not available, but if columns are available, we can able to use it. We can able to use this. Let me remove this as well. Sometime allies also create a problem because of the character. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Save. Yeah. So sometime if alias is giving a problem, remove it. If you have a multiple column, then you can use it here also. No need to put it as an alias name. So this is normally how we can go a create a value set. If you want to go in detail, so these are the columns available. Yeah, these are the columns available. What all columns you have to use it. Again, I mentioned it that this is just an example to you. When we are going to learn about the reporting part, we can create a data model, and based on the data model, we can create our own values. Okay, so this is normally we come on this page. Before we are coming on this page only once we validate it. We validate it on our data model. Once that query pass out, then we can copy and paste it. We can bifurcate it. Okay, we can bifurcate it. You can take a help from ChatGPT also. Okay, you can write a query there and you can bring it here itself. Both are same. Both are same. Somewhat validation is required, but yes, you can do it. So how many value sets are there? There are 5 value sets are there, each having their own functionality. Where to use where? It's depend on the requirement where we have to use it, which particular type of value set. Clear to everyone on the value set part? How to use it? I will show you where we can able to use this value set, but having understanding is clear to all of you. Yeah. So what we have done, we have learned about this value set. Okay, this value set is clear. Now let's go to the second topic. Okay, second topic is something very interesting and which is on the context value. Okay, when we talk about the context value, okay, now let me give a little bit of more background. See, we have seen it. Okay, we have seen it multiple places on the pages, especially on the application. That there are like when we are creating the grade or job or maybe one position. When I'm creating a position, we always realize that there is something one field up name is appearing it, but that field name is known as a context. What is it? Imagine, okay, imagine that your organization where we are implementing the solution and there is an ask or there is a requirement from the business that we need to create one field. Okay, we need to not create one field. They will say that we need to capture the status that position which are allowed to work from home. Getting it? Like for example, if I am working as a front load as a customer care, will I allow to work as work from home? No. But if I am working as an IT software developer, yeah, this position is where we can able to work from home. So if I go to this position management, let me log into the application. Okay, save and close this. Okay, manage position. Let me give me 1 minute now. So by default, it is okay. Let's see at the job level. Say for example, there are certain jobs are there that under that job, I need to know whether this particular job, okay, that this particular job can do the job from the home. Okay, so I need to enable some field where I can say yes, this particular job or the job I am creating it can work from home. So can you see anywhere the field is available? Work from home field is available on this page? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
No.
No. But how? But now there is a requirement. So what we have to do is that luckily what happened? So if you see there is a context values there. That means that Oracle has provided some information that we can create our own field. Okay. How you will came to know now? How I know it? Because I know because context values refer to that. So wherever you see that okay on that particular page, the context value is there. It means I can bring my additional field. Okay. Now again, I will say one star over here. Sometime what happens is that consultant rename this itself. Okay, the consultant rename this itself, and you will not able to realize. You will say, no, no. In the training, we learned it that context value should be there. But if some great person come and they rename this context value, then you will lose. So it is not there, so we cannot. So that's not a placeholder. Okay, I will show you. I will show you the complete one. So if this requirement comes out, okay, if this requirement comes out, so Oracle provide some custom fields. Okay, I'm calling as a custom field. Why? Because we can create our own. So there are 3 types of flex fields are there. Okay, context I have taken some example, but if we go in real term of the payroll or sorry in the Fusion nomenclature, there is something called the flex fields. Okay, there is something called the flex fields. Okay, so there are 3 types of flex fields are available as a part of the HR. Okay, what are those 3 types of flex field? One is known as my descriptive flex field. okay, which we normally call context. Okay, which we normally call as a context, or in short, sometimes we call this as a DFF also, descriptive flex field. What does it mean? This field, okay, if context is available, or DFF means that on any particular page like job, grade, position, employment, person, okay, we can add our own field. How will I know? I will show you how you will know that on which all pages you create this custom field. This is the one thing. There is another field which is provided by, or this is another custom pages of field, I will call it, which is provided by the Oracle, that also we can able to use this, which we call as an extensible flex fields. Okay. Now in EBIS, this was known as an extra information type, but normally this we call as an extensible flex field in Fusion application, and we sometimes known this as an EIT also. Okay, so this is a second placeholder. Third placeholder, okay, third placeholder in this Fusion application is of my key flex fields. Okay, key flex fields are for some special purpose. Okay, which we call as a KFF, and there are only two key flex fields are available. One people group, and another is my costing, and this we will learn it. Okay, we will learn this in the payroll module. This we will learn as a part of a payroll module. So in this core HRMS, what we are going to do, we are going to learn about these two types of flex field, that how we can able to create and store the value. So let's complete today on this descriptive flex fields, how we can go and create a descriptive flex field. The question one.
What is the difference between this DFF and EIT, sir?
Okay, now do you understand what is the DFF?
Yeah.
Extensible flex field is something I want to store a data in a tabular format. Okay.
Okay.
So for example, okay, take one example. There is an organization. Okay, there is an organization which normally provides a simple use case, and the best use cases, they provide the air ticket to the employees. Okay, now they provide the air tickets. Okay, they provide the air tickets to the employee, and they define the rates as well. Like for example, if my location is, say, for example, from Indore, okay, it's from Bangalore, then the fare may be around 4,500. Or if someone is going from Indore to Mumbai, okay, then maybe their fare is something maybe 6,000. So if I want to store these type of information, okay, if I want to store these type of information against the person, okay, there are multiple extensible, multiple places are available. One job label is available, employment label is available. The most famous one is the person label. Okay, we will see it. So if I want to store a data in this format, then we can able to do it. Another use case. Say for example, we give the asset distribution. Normally we give the asset. Like for example, if I am having multiple electronic assets are there. Say for example, company assign me a laptop. Okay, so what is my asset name? This we will learn it, okay, but I'll give you an example. When is the issue date? Okay, you can choose issue date. Maybe it got issued on 10th of Jan 2026. Maybe I have used it for 1 month or 2 months, and I want to capture this, whether it's a return date. What is the return date? Correct. Issued by, okay, warranty, any warranty is there or not. So if I want to store this type of tabular information in an application, then which functionality I will use it? I will use the functionality of the extensible flex field. Clear?
Yeah, clear, sir. So all these fields will be creating, right? Asset name.
We have to design it. Yeah, we are going to design these fields.
Okay.
Okay. What are key flex field? Now, key flex field is having a special usages, and that's why I say it's mainly controlled by the Oracle. We can just add a field. Now, the simple example here, we have a field on the page. Here we have a complete page. Now, this KFF is within the field. I can have a multiple values, okay, which can be get separated by segment, or which can be get separated by dot. So I will not go in detail for now. When we go into the learn, then there I will explain it to you. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. Otherwise, too much will happen. Okay, too much knowledge will come in one class.
Got it.
Okay, hold for this part. That's why I grayed out. Let's wait for the payroll part. Okay. Now, question number one will come. Okay, I am new to the Fusion application, and you are saying if the context is available, then only we can create a field. So do I need to go each and every page to find the context? No. There is a placeholder available in the Fusion application. So I'll go back to the application. Yeah, I'll go back to the application. I'll cancel this. Okay, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this. Now you can take a screenshot of this if you want to compare it. I'll cancel this. Exit. Where is that placeholder? Okay, where is that placeholder where I can find all my descriptive flex fields? That means all my pages where the field are available. So there is a task called manage descriptive flex fields. Okay, so there is a task called manage descriptive flex field. Yeah, this is the task. Manage descriptive flex field is my task name. When I go to this task name, I can able to find the field as per the module. Okay, I don't know, I will go for the blind search. So this will give me the flex fields available throughout my application, not only for Fusion, not only for HR, but even for the financials, procurement, everywhere. Okay, so this will give me. Now I am interested mainly in the job. I don't know, maybe I just know one word job. So what I will do, I will just search with the job name. Correct. So where I can see that this is the flex fields are available at the job label, because job attribute normally we call it a job label. Even it is available at the job family level. You can go and validate. Okay, you can go and validate that we can available at the job label. In the recruitment also it is available. The requisition level it is available at the offer page as well. Correct. So these are the fields which is available. Now I say, no, I don't want to go for it. I want to go with the business object. So you have an option to look as per the module also. So if I want to look for the module, say for example, I want to look for work structure, how many flex fields are available. So I look for the work structure module. You can look for the job or absences wherever you want it. Okay, you can go with the object name, for example, work structure, work structure. Yeah. So we have under the work structure, we have a work structure for job grade position. We have work structure for job position separate. So let me go for the work job for job grade and position. Let me search for it. Why it is not appearing? Let me go back again. Let me see for the position if it is there. Yeah. So position label is also available. So depend. Okay. The easiest way is that just understand your business component, and based on the business component, you can go in. Okay. So let me look for the job part. So job is available. Now, how to create our field? How to create our own field? So for creating the field, as I mentioned it, this is already provided by the Oracle. So I will not having an option to create. See, I will not having an option to create. There is no plus icon is there. So what I can do it, I can only create a or edit it. So for example, I will choose this particular row. Okay, I will choose this particular row, and then I will click on this pencil icon. Okay, I will click on this pencil icon and I'll click on edit. Okay, so this is the place where we can able to create. Okay, this is the place where we can able to create. So I want to create what at the job level. I want to create the work from home field. So I'll come under the global segment. We will learn it. We will understand what is the global segment, why I'm creating at the global level. Okay, we'll learn in tomorrow class. Okay, I'll click on this global segment. Okay, as soon as I click, it will ask the name. So I will call it as a work from home. Code will get generated, API will get generated automatically. Flexfield code is per job DFF already enabled. If you want to give, you can give the description over here. What is the data type? I want to store this as a character. Okay. Where as soon as I select the character, see automatically system will assign the attribute. What is this attribute? That where this value going to store in my backend. Okay. Okay. We have a multiple attribute based on the data type. So for example, for this character, attribute 6 is coming. What happened to attribute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe it is utilized. Maybe someone has created a DFF, or maybe someone has created a field, so that is utilized. If I choose number, so my column attribute will get changed. If I choose as a date, so my column attribute will get changed. If I choose a date and time, my column attribute will remain as a same itself. How many fields we can create? So I think 30, 30, 30. So 90 fields we can create on one page of job, but that much is not required. It's more than enough. Okay, so I will select that what will be the type of this field that I am going to store. Clear? Then comes the value set. Okay, now we have created it. Yeah, the value set which we have created, we can choose it. Okay, like for example, if I want to, what I need work from home, yes or no only. Yeah, I need work from home, yes or no only. Either I can go and create my own value set. We know how to create an own value set, or option is available. I can directly go and create an own value set, or I can look for the existing one. So whatever the value set I have created it, if I give it, see these all are going to appear. Okay, now the requirement is work from home, but let me select so that you can have a visibility also. So let me select this format type only. Okay, just for the visualization purpose. Okay, but it is not giving me the sense. But yes, I can able to see the field that what is appearing. So I am selecting the format value set only. Okay, is this field is required? I can mark this as a required or not required. Correct. Prompt is coming, work from home is of that type. What type you want to put it? You have an option that you want to have a drop down, or you want to have hidden or like inline search, these list of values. So I'll say, because it's a format only, keep it as a text. Give the display size. Maybe I want to give as a display size as 7 and 5. Okay. Then do I need to create any reporting on this? So you can choose this BI enable. So it will going to be appear as a part of the reporting. Clear? How to create the segment? This we normally call as a segment. Okay. Then I will save it, save and close. So this my work from home field is created. Okay. What is next? Boma, go on mute. Save and close. What I have done so far, okay, what I have done so far, I have just created it. But when I do any changes, if you see the deployment status become inactive. So what I have to do, I have to deploy my flex fields. What does it mean? That what if any error are there, like while coding or anything, I will be getting an error and I can fix it. So once we amend anything at the job level, we should have to go and deploy the flex fields. Okay, I will say okay. Now, how to validate it? How to validate it? Let me log out from the application because sometime it may take some time. Okay, it may take some time. I can try it if it is available because we are doing it immediately. So I doubt, but let's see. Sometime it appears, sometime it not. So better way to reflect is to log out and log in again. So I'll go back because I have created the work from home field. Okay, so I'll go back again to the manage job. I will go and create what is my expectation that the field that I have created, it should appear on this particular page. Okay, it should appear on this particular page. Go to next. Yeah, so this field is now appearing. Clear? And my value set which I have created it is also appearing. Yeah.
Sir, will it be appearing based on the effective date, right? Even for existing?
No. It is not asked. When I was creating it, there was no effective date was there.
So that means now I'm creating job, right? For the jobs which are already created.
Haan.
The work from home field also, if I go and edit, it will appear then, right?
It will. Yes. Got it? That how to create a field on the page.